Stress test Monday, and just wanted to go through and see if anything had changed. So here I'm going through some of the control click commands to change attacks from the primary to secondary and selecting which ones I'd want to go with primary. So that doesn't look like it has changed. Another command I like is to draw and sheath my weapons. I set mine to W, which makes it really simple to kind of just sheath, draw, sheath, draw, like I'm illustrating here.
How do I get there?
The Control-T target command for group appears not to be working as well, which is no surprise since the intention here was to simply stress test. And I did form up some groups with some guildmates and we tried it out and we weren't able to see each other's targeting. So perhaps at some point they'll introduce that into the game. Another feature is the draw and ping abilities. Here I'm just drawing some circles and an X to locate a point of interest and then just some additional pinging action. That's a really neat feature. I really thought that was pretty cool. The other element here is the control click on a particular waypoint, and what it does is it actually puts it into the chat window and individuals can see where you are or what location you want to go to. Here it looks like personal waypoints is also in. That's going to be alt click as well. And another feature that was kind of cool in the game, press Y and it brings up the menu and you can just select from it, you know, if you're AFK, you want to go invisible and such. So that seems to be still in the game. For those of us who like to craft and are concerned about bag space, fortunately it appears that no changes have been made to the auto inventory, which is always a nice feature for those of us that are always concerned about bag space. So here obviously right click on your materials and send it directly into the bank. A person had mentioned in a post that while they were out hunting they became defeated. They had run out of money, so there was no way for them to return to a waypoint, which is obviously going to present some serious problems. I'm not sure exactly how that individual resolved it, but here I'm allowing myself to be killed because what I'm going to try to do is, once I am dead, knowing that I can't return to a waypoint, I'm going to see if I can probably go into the PvP setting, click on that, and return to the mist. So after I die here, I'm going to get my defeated message and my waypoint message. So I'm just going to bypass the waypoint, and of course it's grayed out. So no way around that. It will be interesting to see how ANET addresses that. If you guys know a way around that, I would be really interested to hear what you have to say. Fortunately for me, I did have money on my character, so I was able to easily return to my waypoint and continue on with the game. A concern many players had in the last beta was that of overflow. Most importantly, those individuals that were grouped up would zone over only to find that their group mates were not with them. That obviously is going to present a huge problem when you're trying to get together and play. Here you see that I've zoned over and my group mate is not with me. So I'm going to zone back because we kind of found a way around this in the last beta, and that was we would have someone go out into the world and then we would step away from the blue ring that you're about to see as I turn around here with my character, and we would run up inside the blue ring, but we wouldn't zone over. We would select Q. As I'm trying to do there, I never did see the prompt to select it, but as I do go through this time, I'm with my group mate. So it looks like they may have corrected this problem, because as I go back in and then turn around and go back through, I don't get the message to Q, but when I do go through, I am grouped up with him. Since this was a big issue, perhaps part of the stress test was to see if in fact people would stay together. And here in conclusion, we're just going through the targeting system again, and he was unable to see it, so perhaps he'll get that addressed. I hope everyone had a great time doing the stress test Monday, and let's cross our fingers and hope that the game will be released soon.